All right, I'm going to demonstrate how to subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators using renaming. So my first step is to and I'm going to show you the strategy using turning them into improper fractions. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn both of my mixed numbers into improper fractions. I'm going to use the traditional method of the trick, which is 4 times 3 plus 1. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 more is 13, so it's 13 thirteenths, minus 1 times 5 is 5, plus 4, 9 fifths. All right, so now I have two improper fractions, and my denominators are not the same, so I need to get like denominators. If I didn't already know that the lowest common denominator here is 15, I would do the bubble method, which is where you put your two denominators and their prime factors, and you put the prime factors into a bubble. The 3 goes in. I don't have a first 5, so the 5 also goes in. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 is my common